Hello and welcome to the Bigfoot Junior Guide for the first boss in Migra Turris, Sin of Sloth. I started my recording here a little late, and ever since we had very good damage here at the pull, the boss dropped significantly. So there's not much to say to this boss. As soon as you clear the trash down this road, you have this Blaze Legion Dimensional Gate. If you kill that gate, the boss will spawn behind you. So make sure everybody is like already on bottom here at the stairs. Otherwise, you might end up body pulling him and crits you or whatever, unless you're a tank. Other than that, give the tank a chance to pull the boss up a little away from the stairs so you have your minimum distance for your Triangle Fire group buff. As I said, using here the group buff, so other people around me will provide from the damage buff to 22% for every player in 10-meter circle around me. So I'll center here myself, and he just stand left and right of me, and we can nuke the boss. The first ability that you recognize from the boss is in a straight line, it will attack a random player. Might look like this here, for example, and just hit that player. If that player doesn't move out, it gets knocked back, which interrupts you, of course, from damaging, and also will leave a bleed effect behind on you. So basically, just try to step to the side. This is also why we're making sure we don't stand in a line angled up, so there's enough space. For example, if Super will later on in this video get the ability, if he has to move, then I still can do my damage because he's not in front of me. That's basically key to just maximize your DPS on any fight anyways. Other than that, is this the first ability? We'll start the video here. You can see the next ability. I was a little too fast here. The boss will cast random circles sometimes every now and then on the players. Well, basically like every ability, move out of it and don't get the damage. And here comes the most important ability that you can see him charge up here. This is the AE he does. He will slowly charge up the circle, and usually the tank needs to stop in or run in, stand himself in front of you with his mitigation shield that provides a 80% damage reduction for everybody that stands behind him. The tank will jump in, stand himself in front of you, mitigate the damage, and the rest of us can keep on doing damage. In that case, we're lucky because the first hit goes on our paladin, and our paladin has the same ability as the tank, so nobody needs to move. Everything just keeps DPS in, and the paladin easily soak the damage himself without a problem. We just keep on damaging the boss. The 3 DPS haven't moved yet. You can see here, this was the attack in the straight line on our tank. Another ability that did not go on our DPS, this fight dropped really fast. And we're lucky again here. You can see next soak damage goes on our tank itself. The person that gets targeted by this spell will be rooted or kept in place. Also be careful, you can still use your dodge roll while you're rooted in there, and you will move forward out of the position, but the boss will still hit where you were standing. So that means the tank needs to remember where you stood and soak the ability in there, and not where you're standing right now. If you get that ability, just hold still and let the tank soak it for you. But as I said, we're lucky here. Second, our mage super here will get the line attack. You can see he moves out of it cleanly, and we can all keep on DPSing. Nobody has to move. This fight was plain and simple right there. We're lucky, no DPS, barely had to ever move. That is basically it for that fight. I just had to check the enrage timer because we were so fast there. It was a really nice try and really lucky try also because barely any DPS had to move. For any further questions, feel free stop by at www.twitch.tv/Bigfoot_Junior. Drop a comment or a question in the section below if you have any further questions or anything you need to know that I can help you with. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you all around and wish you nice loot and a nice time in Bless Online. Bye bye.